Back with us now is former acting ICE Director Ron Vitiello. Okay, Ron, help us out here because we've got Pew Research and also Harvard Harris doing two separate new polls saying the majority of Americans say, yeah, about 7 out of 10 say the Biden administration is botching and mishandling the border crisis. But the White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki today says it is under control, but then she blames Donald Trump. So what's going on here?
I'm not surprised. You know, the American people for quite some time have asked their government to give them a secure border. I started in the Border Patrol in 1985, and for a lot of my career, nobody really cared what we were doing on the border. We did. We took pride in the work that we did, and we knew that border communities appreciated our presence. But the larger public, it was unknown to them until 9/11. After 9/11, that became a different situation. And the situation that's happening on the border now is totally out of control. We've seen these images since January of these overcrowded facilities and these large numbers of people just walking across the border. So it's far from in control. And I feel bad for the workforce. You know, they've had to sort through this several times in the last couple of decades. And here we are again, a completely preventable crisis that could have been prepared for better. And to say that it is under control is not believable.
Yeah, how is it under control if the number of border crossers this year is expected to be the size of Dallas, Texas? I mean, even the Hawaii Democrat Senator Mazie Hirono says it's a crisis, and the vice president needs to go there. The last decade or a couple decades ago, Obama, Biden, Hillary Clinton, Chuck Schumer, Dianne Feinstein said, yeah, it's a crisis. And it's still a crisis. And now we've got, you know, the border towns like Chula Vista in California, they're having to protect themselves, sir. You already know this. Police departments using drones to go over neighborhoods to catch potential criminal illegal aliens. Many people are using the Amazon Ring service on their doorbells that connects to police departments. They're doing things with like high tech using long distance license plate readers and more. So the border towns are having to step up to protect themselves. Also facial recognition technology. What do you think of this development?
Yeah, good for them. Chula Vista, I think, is the first department to be authorized to use drones for pre-response to police calls. And so they're protecting their citizens because they live on the border. They know how important it is to patrol the streets and keep the community safe, but they're right next to the border, so there's added risk. And now with the situation that CBP and the Border Patrol is in, they're distracted from being able to be on the line because they're doing so much time for care and comfort of these migrants. And so I applaud these departments and these cities and these municipalities that are on the border, because the more that they do, that kind of fills in the gap for where Border Patrol needs to be. And then obviously from being in the Border Patrol for such a long time, we always appreciate help we get from state and locals, no matter the jurisdiction.
So it's unclear about why the White House press secretary is saying it's under control when we have a massive smuggling industry right across the border, driving record numbers to the U.S. border, drug cartels at the border, right across the border from U.S. towns and cities. Are we going to see more boats capsizing like the one off the coast of San Diego, increasingly more dangerous crossings here? Yeah,
it's very unfortunate what happened there off the coast of La Jolla. The smugglers will stop at nothing to make a profit. So the real upside here is if you're a criminal smuggling operation, if you're a cartel, because the cartels control the pipeline. They control everybody that moves through the border and up to the border. And so they're the ones that are profiting from these smuggling schemes. And the individual smugglers themselves, they take no care in protecting people. They treat these people like they're a commodity. And so capsized boats, leaving people in the desert, leaving sick people behind. That's what smugglers do. Large stash houses, overcrowded conditions in the time of the pandemic.
Yeah, and hundreds of stash houses. Hundreds of stash houses from Texas to California. We hear you. I need to ask you this quick one. 24 House Democrats, they want to defund an ICE program that catches criminal illegal aliens. They want to stop ICE from working with local law enforcement to catch criminal illegals. Do the cartels see Democrats and an activity like this in D.C.? Are they tracking it?
Well, see what happens when state and locals can't or are prohibited from participating with ICE. The community that's involved is always less safe. And criminals know where to go. Cartels know where to go to not have immigration enforcement a threat to their activity.
All right, Ron Vitiello, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for your service to our country. It's good to see you.
Appreciate
Come back
it.
soon.